Hey everyone, welcome back to .NET in minutes. So far, we've built a full CRUD web API with SQL Server, but right now our API is completely open. Anyone can create, update or delete users. That's not safe at all. In this video, we'll learn how to secure our web API with authentication using JWT tokens. By the end, you will understand how JWT token works, how to configure it in .NET, and how to protect your endpoints. Let's get started. So, JWT stands for JSON Web Token. Think of it like a digital key. When a user logs in successfully, the server gives them a token. Then, for every request, the client must send this token. If they don't have it, they can't access the protect endpoint. This is a simple diagram. User connect with password to the client give the password, authorization system give the token, and the token it's going to the client give token to a resource server, and resource server gives back a resource. So first we need the Nugget package to handle JWT token. So go to tools, Nugget package manager, manage Nugget package, and here we have to install Microsoft ASP.NET Core Authentication JWT Bearer. We have to search for it. It's right here. Okay. Select the project, install. We have an error. Okay. Something strange here. Let's try again. Let's see what the error means. Okay, it's about the version. Let's try another version because this is for 9.0 ASP.NET Core. Try 900. The same problem. We have to try something with 8.0.20. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. Perfect. Okay, next let's add some JWT settings, a secret key, an issuer and an audience in the app settings. Okay, here we have to write JWT. Okay, and now we have to add a key. For us will be something like this is my super key 1 2 3 4 5, I think. Okay, the issuer will be .NET in minutes. The issuer is who created the token, who created our API. The key is the secret string used to sign tokens. .NET in minutes at the issuer. Okay, the audience is who the token is for. Our is for users. We have .NET in minutes users, and we have another line here, expire minutes. This is how long the token stays valid. We will have I think 30 minutes is perfect. At 60 is too much for me. So we have to configure JWT in Program.cs in the next part. So now we tell .NET to use JWT Authentication. Here we have to write builder that service, the services that add authentication. Okay, and here JWT bearer defaults. That authentication scheme. Okay, I see a problem with JWT bearer default. Why is this? Okay, I write JUT is JWT bearer default. Okay, and add JWT bearer options. We have to map to options that okay. Sorry for this pause. I have to that to map to options that token valid parameters equal new Microsoft that identity model that token valid parameters, but we can delete Microsoft that identity model that tokens and write upper in the using part. Okay, and now valid issuer equal true. This valid issuer check who created the token. Valid audience equal true. Let's see, it's very intuitive like in the other videos. Okay, validate lifetime, check if the token is expired. Okay, and validate issuer signing key, check if it's signed with the correct key. And then we set values from app settings.json to set value from app settings.json. We have to write valid issuer equal builder.configuration JWT issuer. Okay, valid audience equal builder.configuration.jwt audience, and issuer signing key equal new symmetrical security key system text encoding UTF-8 get bytes builder.configuration JWT key. This is the symmetrical security key that is generated. Okay, so next, after we build the app, after var app equal builder.build, we have to use app that use authentication and app use authorization. Here the order is very important. First we check if the user is authenticated, and then we check if they are authorized to use the endpoint. So we have to create our out controller, new controller, MVC controller.empty, out controller, add. This controller will handle login and generate JWT token. We have to delete this. Above the public class out controller, we will add API controller. After that, root API controller to know where is the root, and we have to inherit from controller base, not controller. Okay, it's okay with controller, but it's a better way with controller base. Okay, we have to make the constructor to make a dependency injection from iConfiguration. Control that to create an assigned field configuration automatically. Okay, and now we have to create the endpoint, the login endpoint. htpost login public async task iaction result login. We will have two parameters, one string username, and the second one, I think, string password. We press tab, and after that we will delete. It's the same, but I want to write this on my own. This endpoint accept a username and a password. If the username and the password are correct, this will return a JWT token. If username equal admin and password equal password, var token equal generate JWT token. This is a method we will create in the next minute with the parameter username. Okay, and now we have to add in the using part the Microsoft identity model tokens. After that, system identity model token JWT, system security claims, and system.text. Okay, we have to go back to our login method. Let's create this method, this generate JWT token. Okay, we'll give a return okay new token. Sorry for that. Okay, and we have a problem with login. See the red line under login name. Yeah, because we have to add a return part under the if, because we have already in the if part an okay, but if the admin is not correct or the person not correct, we have another return unauthorized invalid username or password. I think it's okay. Okay, for this demo we hard-coded the credential, admin and password. If they match, we generate and return a token. Otherwise we return unauthorized. In one of our next election we will create a login with admin, new admin, something like that, to explain everything. Okay, now the generate JWT token with string username parameter, var security key, new symmetrical security key, the key from the app settings, var credential, new signing credential, security key from above, security algorithm, everything we need. Okay, after that we'll create a var climbs new climb type dot name and username. A climb is just some information stored inside the token. Here we add one climb, the username. Later we can add more climbs like email or role or something like that. Okay, and the token, it will be next. Var token equal new JWT security token. Okay, issuer will be configuration JWT issuer. From app settings, audience configuration JWT audience, climbs from above, expires will be okay, expires will be date time dot now dot add minutes convert to double configuration JWT expire minutes, because we already have expire minutes in the app settings. And the singing credentials will be credentials from above. Testing credentials is the secret key that sign in. Okay, perfect. This will have to work. Okay, and after that we have to return new JWT security token handler write token. This line converts the token object into a string. That string is the actually JWT we will use in Swagger. Okay, the security key is take the key from app setting JSON, convert into bytes, and store it as a symmetrical security key. Symmetrical means the same key is used to create and validate the token, and the credentials we use the secret key plus the HMAC SHA256 algorithm to sign the token. This signature makes sure nobody can change the token. If they do, valid will fail. Okay. This have to work. We have another modification in not here in user controller. We have to add authorize above the class. Now let's protect our user controller with authorize added. All endpoints here require a valid JWT token. Without it, the API will return 401 unauthorized. Okay, let's test. Open Swagger, get, execute. Error response status is 401. Perfect right now. Try it out. Username, admin, password. Okay, what is this error? Okay, the key is too short. We have to add one or two word. This is my super secret key. 1 2 3 4 5 hotshot. Let's see if it's working. Execute again, and it's working. This is the token, but we don't have the authorize button. This is a problem. Let's explain and resolve this. There's no authorize button at the top because Swagger doesn't automatically know about JWT authentication. We need to tell Swagger that our API uses bearer token so it can let us pass the token inside. So here in Program.cs we'll fix that to add in the Swagger. Okay, so in add Swagger gen we have to map it see that Swagger doc v1 okay, new Microsoft Open API models Open API info. Title will be my first API and version v1. Okay, now we have to, in the next part we have to define JWT authentication scheme for Swagger and see add security definition bearer, new Microsoft Open API model, okay, this as security definition tells Swagger about the bearer token system. It says look for a JWT token inside the authorization header. Okay, perfect. Now we have to add name. Name is authorization. Type security scheme type dot API key. Scheme bearer. Let's see. Bearer format JWT. In equal parameter location dot header, and description enter bearer and then your valid token. Enter bearer space and then your valid token to be more specific. Okay, now we have to add and apply authentication globally to all endpoints. So add security requirement, open API security scheme reference equal open API reference type security scheme ID bearer. Okay, this have to work. Let's test. To open again JWT token, but we have a little problem. Let's see where is the problem. We have to close the function, obviously, but it's something that I write. I think I write something too much, or I didn't write something. Let's see. To be honest, and for you in the next career, try to take every line of code and see where is the problem. Not be you don't have to be superficial or something like that. You have to see every line of code and see where is the problem and what you have to change. Okay, looks like here everything is good, but at Swagger doc, yeah, the at Swagger doc, by the way, the error list is very helpful. It's the most helpful thing in .NET, I think. Okay, here everything is okay. Okay, this parenthesis, too much parenthesis. Good. Okay, let's make this look beautiful, and we will write the code to see everything is alright. Everything will be alright, but we have to look at it and to explain, of course. Don't forget, add security definition, and after that, for the global part, add security requirement. Perfect. Now let's test in Swagger to see everything is okay, everything is alright, and to show you how to use this authorize part and I think it's a very good lesson. Here is the Authorize part. Let's test again. API users, get all, okay. 401 unauthorized, try it out. Here we'll write admin, here password. Let's see another token. We have to copy this. Here at authorize we write bearer equal the token authorize. Perfect, it's working. And after that we will press execute. Loading, and all of our users. Perfect, guys. Perfect. So that's it. We just secure our web API with JWT Authentication. We learn how to add JWT configuration in .NET, build the login endpoint that generate tokens, protect endpoints with Authorize, test everything in Swagger, and that's all. In the next episode, we'll connect the login to our real database so user can log in with data from SQL Server. So, if this video helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and comment what security features you'd like to see next. JWT roles, refresh tokens, or ASP.NET identity. Guys, that's all for today. See you in the next episode of .NET in Minutes. Bye, guys.